There are special people. If you're born rich, if you're born on the right side of the track, they rule you. The privileged class of the world. If you're born poor from an average, ordinary background, as I come from, they say you're supposed to give up all your big dreams and all your big ambitions and all your big hope. If you have a high IQ, they rule you. Brilliant. If you have an average IQ, like me, they say you ought to drive a truck or be a janitor. Well, bull. That ain't the way. That ain't the way it is. That ain't the way it ever was. They ain't nobody ever designed a test, nor will they design a test that can measure the heart of a man or woman. The things that are unique to winning in business in the world today are not outside artificial things like IQs, college board scores, college degrees, and stuff like that. The key to winning in the world is what's inside a person. It's your integrity, it's your people's abilities, it's your character.
That's nice and all, but I just asked, what's your special man?
Oh, meal. I thought you said something else. My bad. Well, I guess I'd have to go with the good old reliable scrambled eggs.
Alright, man. So, what about scrambled eggs makes it so special?
Man, eggs. Where do I begin? Alright, so growing up, I came from a pretty broken family. So after school, I just went home. It was just me and my younger sister, and we had a maid that would come on alternate days to prepare meals. But sometimes my sister and I would get tired of the meals that she prepared, or we'd have finished whatever she prepared and had to cook up something for lunch. My solution: eggs. God bless whoever invented eggs. Wait, chickens. Yeah, God bless chickens. Eggs were one of the first things that I ever cooked. I first started making omelets and soon got bored of it. Then I stumbled upon scrambled eggs. It was an amazing discovery for me. I could do so much more than just wait for the eggs to cook while I watch. After perfecting the technique, getting the eggs to the texture I wanted, soft and creamy, I could add so many more ingredients. First came the normal ones that one could expect: cheese or milk. Then, after getting bored with that, I went on to daring flavors. Started with adding herbs and spices, different kinds of sauces. Sriracha was my favorite by far. Then mushrooms. Oh god, I love me some mushrooms in my eggs. My perfect combination so far would have to be eggs cooked with caramelized onions and mushrooms, with maybe some cheese, sriracha, and oregano. I know it sounds all over the place and probably doesn't look too appealing, but trust me, man, once you get past the looks and get that spoon in your mouth, God, I'm just drooling just thinking about it.
Alright, man. Fine. Let's get your eggs then, huh?
Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Let me see it, dude. Let me see it. Dude, this tastes exactly like I used to make it. God, I feel so nostalgic now. I really need to go back and visit my sister when I can. I bet she would love if I make mistakes again. All those afternoons I used to spend eating these eggs and reading the book I had rented out from my school library. It was usually Nancy Drew or Hardy Boys. And then I had a prolonged mythology phase where I used to read nothing but novels like Percy Jackson and Heroes of Olympus. Keep in mind, I had no Wi Fi at this time. Books were the only source of entertainment I could get. Man, thank you so much for the trip down memory lane. Hope you have a good evening. Goodbye. Hey, I'm James, and my special meal will be well, I don't really know if I can call it ice cream, but to me, that's what it is. Budget fresh ice cream.
Man, what do you mean by fresh ice cream?
Yeah, I mean, sure, it may not have the original ingredients most companies use to make quote unquote real ice cream, but my word on the line, if you close your eyes and taste it, you'll be able to tell the difference.
Alright, so tell us more about this fresh made ice cream.
Okay, about the ice cream. Well, starting out, this is gonna be a chocolate flavored ice cream, mainly because when I first started making this recipe, I tried vanilla version, and I accidentally added too much vanilla extract, and it just tasted awful. Pretty scarred by the whole experience, I guess. Never really tried to make the flavor again. Growing up, I always had a passion for cooking. I feel like this was mainly because in our house, Gordon Ramsay was on TV for most of the day. Even when no one was watching, he would be there yelling at people and demanding perfection on his plate. This, combined with the fact that I crave something sweet pretty much every day, is why the fact that this is my most made dish comes as a surprise to no one. No, I first made the recipe when I was 17. My parents were at that, and I had the house to myself. There was this girl that I fancied back then, Jenny. She was coming over for her first date, which was my first date ever. Safe to say, I was a nervous wreck. I tried too hard to make everything perfect. Now, Jenny was from a grade above me, and we had met through a mutual friend and bonded over our shared love for all things sweet. I had spent so much time cleaning the house and all my pocket money on the main course I was cooking that day. It was steak. Oh yeah, it was steak. Yeah. So after like I went all that, uh, I came to realization that I had nothing for dessert. Absolutely nothing. Now I want you to remember that I and Jenny only started bonding over our sweet date. If she came over and I had nothing to offer for dessert, I was doomed. At least that's what the overthinking and over 17-year-old me thought. And there began my search for any dessert I could make with the ingredients that I already had in my house. Eventually, I stumbled upon a video that would change most of my weekends and be the reason I had to maintain a gym membership. Well, after the recipe was done and 3 hours later, after it was frozen and everything, Ah, that led to my first relationship, and believe it or not, Jenny's still with me to this day, and I owe it all to that Korean video with English subtitles that I happened to stumble onto on YouTube. Amazing.
That's amazing, man. What, it's been 3 years now? That's insane, man. What do you think? Do I do this recipe justice?
Oh my god, man, it's amazing. It's just like I make it. Man, this history and me have been together every special occasion, every depressing day. Hell, sometimes just because I'm bored. Well done, man. Well done. It's amazing how meals can take you back.
Glad you enjoyed it, man. There really is something amazing about the way certain meals can take you back. Especially so if it's, the special meal